And hello, Disney fans, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you my predictions and thoughts for this year's upcoming D23 2026. Now, if you don't know what D23 is, D23 is basically Disney's Comic-Con, where they talk about their upcoming Disney projects, Pixar projects, Fox projects, because they own Fox, Star Wars, Marvel, theme attractions for the theme parks, etc. Very fun to watch, and also listen to, when they break the news and the public gets to hear all the announcements. Sometimes we don't get trailers, but still, we'll see. Yesterday I did my review, my thoughts and predictions for Disney slash Fox slash Pixar, and my predictions of what they can announce, what I wanted them to announce. Hopefully they can announce, but we shall see. So today I'm here to focus just on Star Wars. And then tomorrow I will do my full Marvel predictions, because I think there's a lot of stuff I didn't even mention at Comic-Con for Marvel, but I'll save that for tomorrow. So, Star Wars. Listen, right now Star Wars is in a very, very, very bad way right now. I love Star Wars to death. I've always have. Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6 are the greatest trilogy of all time. Not counting the special edition versions that we got, but still, Han Solo shot first, folks. Remember that. But yeah, I'm excited to see. Hopefully, they can fix Star Wars. First of all, we're probably gonna get this thing started with our brand new president, Dave Filoni. So he's probably gonna come on stage and talk about his era of Star Wars. Now, I know a lot of people out there right now probably worried that he's gonna make everything Clone Wars and everything, Ahsoka based stuff and all that nonsense. But I know, and probably so, but still, we need to get some new stuff for Star Wars. Star Wars has been around for 50 years. 50 years is next year, folks. 50 years of Star Wars. Star Wars is still the greatest juggernaut of all time, and it needs to be in a healthy spot. We can't let Star Wars go now, So let's talk about some stuff that they might be talking about. So there was a project I think maybe a year or two ago, they announced Dawn of the Jedi. This was supposed to be the Daisy Ridley film, that she was going to do her own thing or something. Not 100% sure if this project is still going to happen. Maybe they announce it, maybe they don't. Who knows? Maybe they change the project entirely. But we could see that. Speaking of Daisy Ridley, I think she's going to come on stage and she's going to help announce Star Wars episodes 10, 11, 12. I think enough time has gone by. We need to continue the Star Wars Skywalker saga. I know. You're screaming in the top of your lungs right now. We don't like Rey. I get it. I understand. A lot of people don't like Rey. I personally do. It's not Daisy's fault, okay? They wrote her the way they wrote her. It was not her fault. The fact that I was right since day one that she was going to be a nobody, and then she was going to take the Skywalker name and go on from there and be a new Jedi, build a temple, create the new order, and, meet the new threat and whoever it is and fight that threat. And Finn and Poe will probably be along with the ride, but still. I think she's going to come on stage, and I think they're going to announce episodes 10, 11, 12. I think that'd be kind of cool if they do announce that, because we need Star Wars we need saga films again. As much as I'm looking forward to all this stuff in Star Wars, we got to get back to the saga. You cannot just end the Skywalker saga. Even if the Skywalker saga's legacy is pretty much over with Luke, passing the torch to Rey and having her carry the legacy of the Skywalker name and creating her own legacy with that name could be kind of interesting if done right. Remember that, if done right. She has to be written right. It's not, like I said, it's not Daisy's fault. It's not, the character's fault. She's a Palpatine too, but still, I think she can be a great character if she's on the hands of somebody who can actually write her character properly and give her an actual direction to go to. Plus, she's a badass, so we have to wait and see. I think they're gonna talk about Ahsoka season 2. I think they're pretty far along where they can just, show a trailer to the people over there. Maybe to us normies, we won't get the trailer because, we're outside of the convention. So we won't, unless you're actually attending, we won't be able to see it. I don't think it'll be public, but we'll see. Another project I think they're going to announce is Mold 2. season 2. I wasn't a big fan of them doing the project in the first place. I was just like, why do a Maul story? We already know where he goes from at the end of Clone Wars to the end of Rebels. We know what's gonna happen. Why do we need it in between that? But Darth Maul is popular and the show was amazing, so might as well give us more. You know, I was such a big kind of I don't want this. Why are we going backwards? Kind of a story. We don't need anymore. We already know he dies, so what's the point of watching in between him dying? So it's not like you're gonna, give us more stories of him being alive when he's already dead in the new stuff. So what else? I think they could announce some new projects. Maybe another story outside of the Mandalorian and Grogu stuff. I know that was a big disappointment to a lot of people. I enjoyed it, but I think that chapter's done. I think the Mandalorian stuff is all done. So there's that possibility. That maybe Mando comes back. Maybe Mando comes back in another project that has nothing to do with him, but he's just a background character. Maybe a Bo-Katan story or something, or Finnick, Sheen, story, or maybe Mandalorian shows up in Ahsoka season 2, just to help her out. Who knows? That'd be kind of interesting. And of course, the number one thing, and then they're gonna talk about the most, is the fact that we're gonna get the Starfighter trailer. Ryan Gosling will be there, talk about it. He'll show the trailer to the people over there. I'm not 100% sure if we'll get the trailer. I think for us who's not attending the convention, I think we're going to get the trailer during Doomsday. I think they'll wait for the regular people who are not attending. I think they'll drop that trailer for Doomsday. I maybe even before Doomsday for us, on YouTube, we'll watch it there. But then they'll definitely drop the trailer for Doomsday. I think that'll be a great marketing thing. They're gonna need all the help they can because Doom Part 3's got all the IMAX. So you want a lot of people to go to see Doomsday. Why not add a little extra flavor of a Star Wars new project? Starfighter. And Starfighter's trailer's gotta hit. It's gotta hit. If that trailer comes out and our expectations are still low on it, then I don't think we have hope for the movie. You have to make sure this trailer hits. Because if this trailer does not hit, because look, a trailer's job is to get your expectations high, low, wherever it is. If you're already excited and you're like right here, you want that trailer, first trailer, to bump up at least 2 inches. At least 2 inches. That way, when the movie comes out, you can take that away, go into that movie without no expectations, and then go watch it for yourself and judge it then. But if that trailer starts down here, well, that's not good for Star Wars. Star Wars needs to be back. Full on back. Just like how Marvel just crushed it with Spider-Man. Thank you to Sony as well. Bringing Marvel fans yeah, we want more Marvel crap, pick up the pace, DC, let's go, but Star Wars needs this. So I think they're going to give the trailer to the people over there, with the trailer, maybe in a clip or two, who knows, we'll see. And then for us regular people, we'll see the trailer during Doomsday. So I think that can happen. Maybe we'll get some new announcements for some new animated stuff. I don't know if they're still doing the Vision show. I think they did season 3. I don't know if they're going to continue or they cancel that, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe announce about a new season on that. That'd be kind of cool. I already said Ahsoka. I don't know anything. Mando's done, so I don't think they're going to be talking about Mandalorian anymore. Like I said, unless he shows up in Ahsoka season 2 in that trailer. If they show the trailer, we're not going to see Mando again. Maybe they're going to resurrect Patty Jenkins movie that she was supposed to do, the Top Gun Maverick with Starfighters, So who knows? Unless Starfighter is the Patty Jenkins movie just changed into something then with what's his name, who's gonna be directing Ghost Rider. So yeah, but yeah. And then, of course, again, they're going to talk about the theme park, about new stuff about Star Wars over there, so that's cool. But, I don't know. What other TV shows can it... maybe a bounty hunter TV show. I've been waiting for them to do a proper bounty hunter TV show. I think that'd be kind of cool if they announced that. Heck, maybe we'll get a surprise and they'll announce a Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader show. You know, anything's possible, so that'd be kind of cool. Him, you know, as Darth Vader before the events of 4, after the events of 3. That would be kind of interesting. What's been Darth Vader up to? Did he ever go visit Padme's grave? Did he ever hunt down all the Jedi besides sensing that Obi-Wan's out there? Maybe he was going after Ahsoka. Maybe he shows up in Ahsoka season 2. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's dead in season 2. Ahsoka by the time we get to Ahsoka season 2. Never mind. Scratch that. Sorry. A lot of different possibilities for Star Wars, but like I said before, Star Wars, it needs something. It needs something big. And hopefully we can get that. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys attending D23 this year? Are you guys excited for the Star Wars stuff? Any projects that you may think in your head that maybe they might announce here? Do you think they're going to announce 10, 11, 12 to the public? Who knows? Do you think Rey will be the main focus of that if that actually does happen? Whatever it is, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much. And have a good day.